The type of soil you have can make or break your growing season. Soils are your main nutrient base for vegetation growth, and if you want lush, green lawns and bountiful gardens, then you need to make sure your plants are able to get to and use available nutrients for growth and production. But how, exactly, can you determine if you have the right soils for the job without first losing plants to trial and error? Luckily, soil test kits are readily available for you to use and provide the information you need to keep your plants growing as they should. Please see the product URL provided below the description. Please follow us on YouTube for new updates. Garden Review present Top 5 Best Soil Test Kits. Let's get started. Number 5. Whitetail Institute Laboratory Soil. The Whitetail Institute Laboratory Kit is designed specifically for soils used for producing garden beds. If you are planning on growing your own fruits and vegetables and want the best crop possible, this is a great kit to consider. Results provide specific suggestions to the crops you plan on putting in and measure both NPK as well as other important micronutrients. pH and organic materials are also measured to provide you with knowledge of what can be added to your soils without you having to guess and waste product. You do have to mail your results to the lab, but results come within a week by mail or email, sometimes sooner. Who should buy it? This test is a great option for any gardener that is interested in results specific to the crops that you plan on growing. Number 4. MySoil Soil Test Kit. For professional results, check out the MySoil Test Kit, which allows gardeners to gather soil samples and have them professionally tested. The MySoil Kit offers an in-depth analysis, revealing the amounts of micronutrients, NPK, and macronutrients in the tested soil. With the MySoil Kit, I registered online and followed detailed instructions, gathering a large amount of soil from various areas of the property, mixing it together well, and filling the provided testing cup with the soil blend. Then I sent my soil sample to MySoil as well as an additional soil sample to Kansas State University's Agricultural Department so I would have a quality comparison. I received an email 6 days later with the results of the soil tests. I was impressed with the comprehensive results I received. The lab listed the levels of existing nutrients, including nitrogen, potassium, sulfur, calcium, iron, and more, and then compared my soil's levels with optimal levels, which were also listed for each nutrient. Number 3. Blue Lab Pensawilf Soil pH Pen. For commercial scale growers, hydroponic growers, or gardeners who want the ultimate in precision pH testing, consider the Blue Lab pH pen that provides highly accurate acid/alkaline results. The pen comes with a backlit LCD display and requires a AAA battery for operation. It also features 2-point calibration for ensuring accurate pH readings, but the calibration solution is not included. I had to locate 7.0 and 4.01 pH solutions, and I was able to borrow some of both from the local high school chemistry class, but be aware that if you want to use this pen, you'll need to buy some of your own. After calibrating the Blue Lab pen, which involves putting it first in one solution and then the other and pushing the calibration button each time, I was able to test the pH and the temperature of the soil of my potted plants. I was surprised at the accuracy of this pen tester as it measured pH to 1/10 of a degree and clearly displayed the number on the LED screen. Number 2. Kensizer Soil Tester, Soil Moisture. Kensizer Soil Tester can help eliminate accidental overwatering by letting the user know if the soil is draining adequately. This battery-free tester is always ready to go and features double probes, one for testing pH and the other for testing moisture levels. It also has a light sensor for determining the amount of light that the plant is receiving. When using a meter like this, it's a good idea to first research the pH, moisture, and light that's best suited to the plant you're growing. While some of the soil tests were relatively complex, nothing could be simpler than measuring the soil's moisture level, pH, and the amount of light it receives in a specific location. I tested the Kenseiser meter in different spots in my garden and flower garden, and felt it was accurate. A handy three-way switch allowed me to select the specific test, and the results were all on the same analog gauge. Number 1. Luster-Leaf 1605 Digital Soil Test Kit. The second Luster-Leaf kit in the lineup tests for nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash, but it takes some of the complexity out of testing via the use of color-coded capsules. It also takes the guesswork out of matching the results with its easy-to-read digital display. Everything is color-coded N, P, and K correspond with purple, blue, and orange, respectively, while green is for pH. I collected a soil sample, filled one of the 4 test tubes, and then added filtered water to the tube. I shook the soil and water solution and then inserted a color-coded capsule in the vial and shook again. Once the contents were well mixed, I inserted the vial into the hole at the top of the digital reader and pressed the button corresponding to the test I was conducting. This was the same test as the first Luster-Leaf kit, but it was more user-friendly, and the color coding went a long way toward making everything understandable. The digital reader gave me the results via a lit-up button. If the soil had too much of a nutrient, it registered as surplus, and lower amounts registered as sufficient, adequate, deficient, or depleted.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.